motorcycle and power sports news. This is Jackie Van Ham with your Ride of the Week. I am here with my friend Davin from Icon Motosports. And okay, I don't even know what to say about this bike, to be honest with you. I saw this across the room and I don't know what this is. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know why this bike is here.
Let me break it down for you.
So please go ahead and talk us through this bike,
This
David.
is a Harley-Davidson of sorts. Our friends from SNS sent us a 124-inch Black Edition motor.
Okay.
We got a stock Dyna frame, Henry Abe wheels. This front end, it's a super wide glide situation that was a 900 Monster option back in the 90s, 2000-ish. Is this something?
What? This is a stock front end?
No, it's not a stock. It was an aftermarket option for a Monster back then. So you could put this on your Monster. And then the shrouding is from a Honda Dream headlight with a little ashtray and cigarette lighter.
Because this is where the speedometer and tag was
and we
on a Honda, because I have one of those.
Exactly. So we did that.
Oh my lord.
Suspension, brakes and stuff, whatever works. Out back we have Nitron suspension because those guys help us out a lot on our builds.
Okay.
So we told them what we were doing and they're used to being like, okay, that sounds weird, but we'll do it.
Exactly.
So we got that.
Icon kind of specializes in weird stuff.
Exactly. But it's, everything has to be ridden though once we're done building it. So
for sure.
Roaring Toys built us this beautiful swing arm. Speed Merchant supplied some pegs, more SNS stuff on this side, custom in-house exhaust with SNS mufflers. Honda CB900F tank with dual fillers.
That's what I was getting at. I was like, this doesn't make any sense with this. Like, what is happening here?
So there was so much weirdness that the stock tail section from that Honda would not work on this bike. So we 3D printed this one in-house and then fiberglassed the inside of it so it didn't shatter into a million pieces. But other than that, the custom BDL belt drive, thanks to those guys. Custom cover. So it's all just custom one-off clip-ons, dual filler, PBI, hey, we need sprockets.
Okay.
EBC will cut us brake rotors however we want them to, so you can see that they match the wheels perfectly.
Oh, I mean, that's quite nice.
Yeah, so
Go EBC, right?
Word.
So here's the thing. Icon Motosports is in the apparel business.
Yes, we are.
So why on earth are we standing here with this bike?
So we build motorcycles in our shop in Portland pretty regularly because we all got into this stuff because motorcycles are awesome. Like, we have fun riding, we've been riding, we all ride different things. So we try to build as many bikes as we can for each release. And this is what we have this latest time. So I got to drive this thing down to Georgia and I saw you in Texas on my way through.
Yes.
So we cruised on, I went on to Georgia after that. We raced it on this little racetrack, got some film, and then I motored on back to Portlandia. And
so is the point of building these completely crazy and far-fetched bikes, this is all just because it's an attention getter, right? Like this is just a head turner.
It's a marketing tool. Exactly what it is.
Yeah, this is.
We build these things and all the famous websites and stuff want to feature them. So,
I mean,
thank all of our friends. Like we've got, SNS Proven Performance, custom built by Icon 1000. So, Icon 1000 is our little kind of boutique-y side of things that we do out in our office. So, we try to keep it loose.
You definitely are keeping it loose with this bike. It's so loose, as a matter of fact, that you went ahead and put a really nice cigarette lighter and an ashtray right here in the bucket.
Because you never know when you need that little Marby red, brother.
Well, thank you so much for talking us through this super weird, super fun. I'm not gonna lie, this is super fun. This looks like a really, really good time.
I've ridden it and there's a lot of torque. Let me tell you.
There's a lot of torque in here.
It's a machine, and it's got, as you can tell by the back tire, it's a little bit roasty.
Oh, excellent. So I see you guys really do ride this, which is wonderful.
Yes, they've all been ridden, and they will continue to be. So
wonderful. Well, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you for having me, Jackie.
Davin from Icon for talking us through this super unique, super weird, but really, really rad.
Yeah, it's cool.
SNS powered, awesome custom bike for Icon Motosports, and this is your Ride of the Week.